Hey folks, it's Duncan Smith in the sticks. So I wanted to give 3 reasons, and there are a bunch more, why sellers are pricing their land what seems to be higher than what buyers think it ought to be worth. So in South Central Missouri, this is cattle country, generational farms, and there's a lot of people that after 2008 2009, your economic crash, um, this is a conservative part of the world, and most all of those loans were on a 15%, in either bought 15 years or 7 8 years left to pay them out. So now we're at 2024, they are paid out. Those folks scrimped, scraped, worked off the farm, sold calves, sold whatever they needed to that was illegal, and paid for those farms. So they're free and clear. So, they might have some pressure to sell them due to health or, just aging out or whatever it is, but they don't have, that extra need to sell them. So they paid interest on them, although it was at, locked in probably 2, 3, 4%. So that appreciation rate is in the price. Another reason is capital gains tax. So if they didn't get to step up their basis, a lot of them are facing, 5, 10, 15, up to 20% capital gains. I am not a CPA and I don't care to be a CPA, but every acre they sell that they paid, $500 for or $1,000 for, the capital gains, if they sell it for 4 or 5,000, the difference they're going to pay that percentage into Uncle Sam. So it's got to be at a price that makes sense. A lot of them are splitting it up amongst their kids, or it's their final move, and they're buying a house in town, and that real estate is higher than it was. So they need every penny in their mind that they can get, and rightfully so, it's theirs. So, and another reason, number 3, cattle prices, although, are they ever high enough to make a profit on a farm? Possibly, if you're a good manager. But cattle prices and calf prices in the last 12 months have got to a level that it's a pretty good gross check when they sell a set of calves. So, if it's paying the bills, humans will not make a decision until they're pushed. And I is one, so I get it. So as long as these gross prices on calves and cull cows and slaughter bulls are at a pretty good level, and they're making what better money than they have in the past, and the good operators, everything is specialized. That everybody thinks everybody else's job is easier and makes more and with less stress. Well, the reality is, whatever you're in, you have to be in the top probably 1% in order to make it a sustainable career. So that can be real estate, CPAs, dairy farming, cattle farming, shed building, shed movers. I don't care what you're talking about. You better be the best. Anyway, I just thought I'd bring that to you. Duncan Smith in the sticks. I've got a whole bunch of videos. I sell real estate in South Central Missouri. Been doing it for 7 years. I've run a pumpkin patch, still yet to this day. We're having our 16th season. Dairy farmer, cheese plant operator, leased out hunting rights, did the stalker deal, not good, but I did it. Cow calf, we've ran sheep. We've done what it took at the end of the day to raise our family. 5 used to be small children. We've been homeschooled. We've lived it in South Central Missouri, so I know what you're facing. Your plan is your plan, and if you don't have one, somebody else will have one for you. So I will be able to speak into that plan either through personal experience or just what I've seen go down after somebody buys a place or somebody sells a place. And anyway, I'd be able to speak into that pretty relative to what's going on in the real estate world. My phone number is 417-349-5630. My office number is 417-926-5552. My broker's #1 agent in Missouri. We have full-time agents. Every one of our agents is very capable. And if you call that office, you're going to be in good hands, whether buying or selling. And, you know, at the end of the day, the seller always takes the fooling if the buyer buys a property at market price, because the buyer gets the enjoyment and they get the appreciation and they get ultimately what they want, which is, you know, a place in the Ozarks. So give us a call and we get it done. So my phone number again, 417-349-5630. Duncan Smith in the Sticks. Like and subscribe. We get it done. 551. You'll never get back. Have a good day.